we are starting another flatbed build. This is going to be a little bit different. This is almost like a trailer on the back of a pickup. So it's going to be cool. We got all of the material that we need. Hopefully we don't have to order any more, but we're actually going to get everything set up now, start cutting, so we can go up in the morning and get everything bent. We got two pieces of 14 gauge here, cold rolled, so that'll be nice. We got a piece of aluminum, which will be for the sides, which I'll show you. And then we got 3 pieces of cold rolled 5x10. I'm also ordering a few other things like the easy down cable setup for the tailgate, because they're going to be putting it up and down multiple times. And then we're getting a rear view mirror camera with a backup camera and a actual dash cam. Sure, that's going to be used in a lot of his trucks, so we might end up getting that down the line, installing all those as well. We're going to be doing strobes in this, and a big, huge through toolbox with a little cutout in the center for a lawnmower, which is right there. Join me along with this entire build again, and I hope you enjoy this build series that's coming at you now. It doesn't look like much right this second, but it's going to start taking shape this week. So let's get into it. All right, guys, we just got done cutting the last 5x10. This is the front, which this will go against the cab side. And then this is the back. We have a little cutout so that we can make a shelf and storage for the push mower over there. And we have the top as well as a shelf. We need to cut another shelf. The pieces that go right here, it's all going to be bent. And then we'll have another piece that gets bent around that, sort of like a U. That'll all get welded in and be good to go. The edge of this is going to get a 1.5 inch bend, so it's going to be bent in like that. And then there'll be a little piece that comes out about 3/4 of an inch from the face, and that'll create the seal around the entire door. So we'll make a door pan, and then that way everything will sit in its place where it needs to be and how it needs to be. So each shelf is going to be from here, and then the next shelf will be right there. It'll have its own cubby for the fuel, and then you'll have your cubby for the blowers on both sides, as well as the weed whackers on both sides. So it's been a little hard to figure everything out, but we finally ended up with this, and this is the best possible solution so far. So this is sort of like a prototype to what he wants to make on more trucks as he grows with his company. And this is the whole thing, research and development. figuring everything out, getting it right so that the next one, we know exactly what we need to do and how to do it. So we're gonna get back into it. I'm gonna get these all cleaned up and put on the pallet, and then we're gonna get some more 12 gauge 4x8s over there and grab those, get those on the table, cut some more pieces, as well as cut the doors so everything can get bent tomorrow morning. So we're gonna either have it all loaded up tonight and put it on a truck, or we'll wait to put it on a truck in the morning. All depends on what time we get done here. So yeah, let's get back into it. All right, guys, we got everything all bent. You can see we actually did 2 door pans. We're going to stiffen them up most likely. They are only 14 gauge. I was trying to save weight in certain areas, so that would be the best area to really save weight. Still going to be more than secure on this. Don't know what we're doing for the latches yet. Don't know if I'm going to have 2 or just 1, or 1 with a 3-point. It'll all depend once the boxes are fully done. But you can see how the lip goes. It's actually, that's the face of it. And then this is the lip where the door will close onto, and it'll have a bulb weather stripping that fits on that trim all the way around. We do have to cut these. It's not a big deal. It's pretty simple compared to what we normally do. There's a lot more complexity when I do the inset doors and stuff. But we have our cutout for the push mower, and we just got to put the 2 shelves in, put the top on, cut all the faces so that everything pretty much fits how it needs to and is all squared. And then we have these that go underneath, and then that's the face. So we're going to start pulling these off and pretty much get it put together. This is going to be sort of a complicated thing to do because these are heavy, and it's very awkward until everything is, tacked or welded together. But we got to do what we got to do, and we'll figure it out with the smaller stuff, the top and the bottom first, and then go off of that and pretty much make what we got to do so that we can get everything fitting right and for it to look right. right, guys, you can see we got the box, the dividers, the two shelves are in. We didn't weld anything on the bottom. We just sort of stuck the welding, you know, the outside and where we can get everything flat. There's still a belly on this bottom sheet, which isn't a big deal, but I just want to make sure that that gets welded where it needs to, not, you know, with a gap and look weird. But now you can sort of see this coming together. We got our piece for the edge going around. We just got to weld up all the seams there, and then the weather stripping will go on that, and the doors are over on the other side. They'll close against there, create a nice tight seal, and it just gives it a better look for a one hole compartment. Don't know if we're doing one or two yet. It looks like we're probably going to just do one with some rods, so 3-point setup, but we'll figure that out when we get to that point. Right now I just want to get this box done. There's a lot more work than it looks. Not too much cutting and everything's squared up right, everything is in its place. So the only thing that we have to do is the rest of this little box cutout right here for the push mower. So I'm going to cut these two plates out and the bottom plate, and then we'll get those in there. Probably going to take this off of the pallet pretty soon. Not quite sure yet, but we'll get that set up, and then that way, you know, everything can get welded up, and I can just put the plates in, square them, and tack them in place, and then just start welding everything and making sure everything is in its place. All right, guys, we got this upright, as you can see. This is the blank side. You can see we put the weed whacker and some other stuff in there, but the top will be for the weed whackers, the mid will be for the blowers, and then the bottom will be for the fuel, miscellaneous, and like lunch boxes or something like that. Same up here. I mean, it all depends on how he wants to exactly set it up, but that's the gist of it. And then you see this is the nook that I was talking about for the push mower. This will have its own little nook where they can just slide it in. We got to make a bracket or something like that so it doesn't slide out. And we'll figure that out with the customer when it gets to that point. But we just didn't want to have this in an awkward location to where you always have to move it out of the way to just get the lawnmower off, because not all the lawns he has to use this. So this is only like a few lawns that he uses, I guess. However it is, it just makes it a little bit easier. That way it's in its own space and you don't have to keep on taking it out of the way just to get the main mower off. So it's got to get welded and cleaned up, and then we're going to get this on the bed and start building out the rest. This is the back side. The front side is right there. That'll be against the cab. And then we'll have a rack up top where you can throw all his shovels and miscellaneous stuff up there. And we'll have some lights, strobes, and then it'll go down. This will all be covered in aluminum on the side. So it'll be really cool when it's all done. And hopefully, you know, he gets bigger like he plans and, you know, starts pushing these out, because this is why we're taking a little bit longer on the first one, is to really figure all these little necessities out. So his guys can, you know, just go to a job and work. Don't have to worry about a trailer attached. Don't have to worry about, having these all out in elements or, not locked up. So as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like, comment, and share, and I will see you guys in the next video.